The transition from college to NFL is tough, but for these 5 rookies, it's been a real challenge. From a highly touted receiver with just 6 catches to a first-round offensive tackle allowing 4 sacks already, we're about to uncover why some top prospects are stumbling out of the gate in 2024. The 2024 NFL season has been exciting, with rookies like Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. making waves. These young stars are living up to the hype, showing that some players can adapt quickly to the pro level, but not every rookie finds instant success in the NFL. For every standout rookie, there are others who struggle to find their footing. Today, we're looking at 5 rookies who haven't met expectations yet. We'll explore why they're having a tough time and what challenges they face. It's a chance to understand the real difficulties of moving from college to the pros. Are you ready to see what's holding these promising players back? Among these struggling rookies, one name stands out: Adonai Mitchell. How does a receiver with blazing 4.34 speed end up with the worst catch rate in the NFL since 2017? The answer might surprise you. Adonai Mitchell entered the 2024 NFL Draft as a top receiver prospect. He led the Big 12 in touchdown receptions with 11 and wowed scouts with his impressive 4.34 second 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine. Some experts even ranked him as the 4th best wide receiver in the draft class, behind only Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Nabers, and Rome Odunze. With such a strong college performance and combine results, expectations were high for Mitchell's rookie season. But the transition to the NFL hasn't been smooth for this young talent. Through 5 games, Mitchell's stats are far from impressive. He's managed just 6 receptions for 70 yards on 20 targets. That's a catch rate of only 30%, which is currently the worst among NFL wide receivers since 2017. It's a stark contrast to his college success and has left many fans and analysts scratching their heads. So what's causing this dramatic drop-off in performance? Mitchell himself has provided some insight into his struggles. In a candid moment, he admitted, quote, "I feel like I complicate things a lot of times. Try to put a lot of hot sauce on routes, and sometimes all you need is salt." Unquote. This self-awareness is a good sign, but it also highlights a common challenge for rookie receivers: overthinking their route running. The mental aspect of the NFL game is often underestimated. For a young player like Mitchell, the pressure to perform can lead to overcomplicating things on the field. Instead of relying on the natural talent and instincts that got him drafted, he's trying too hard to make every route perfect. This overthinking can lead to hesitation, which in turn affects timing and chemistry with the quarterback. Another issue that's been noticed is Mitchell's tendency to make what some commentators call business decisions on plays. This suggests a hesitance to fully commit to catching the ball in contested situations. It's a criticism that questions his toughness on the field, but it could also be a sign of a rookie adjusting to the physicality of the NFL game. Despite these early struggles, there's still hope for Mitchell to turn things around. With Michael Pittman Jr. suffering an injury, Mitchell may see increased opportunities to contribute more significantly. This could be the chance he needs to build confidence and find his rhythm in the NFL. Mitchell's coach, Reggie Wayne, has been working closely with him, emphasizing the need for patience and development. Wayne, drawing from his own experience as a former NFL receiver, noted that early struggles are typical for rookies. He pointed out, quote, "Nobody's really going to take a deep dive to be like, oh, this was the play, nobody cares, it's all about results," unquote. This underscores the pressure rookies face to perform immediately, but also highlights the importance of staying focused on improvement rather than getting caught up in early setbacks. While some rookies shine, others face a steeper learning curve. Tyler Guyton, the Cowboys' latest first-round pick, finds himself in unfamiliar territory, at the bottom of the league's tackle rankings. What's causing this promising talent to falter, and can Dallas turn things around before it's too late? The Dallas Cowboys have a stellar track record when it comes to drafting offensive linemen in the first round. Names like Tyron Smith and Zach Martin have set a high bar for excellence. So, when the Cowboys selected Tyler Guyton with the 30th overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, expectations were naturally sky high. But 6 weeks into the season, Guyton's performance has been far from what fans and analysts anticipated. Let's break down the numbers, and they're not pretty. Guyton has allowed 4 sacks and committed 8 penalties, 6 of which were accepted for a total of 60 yards. These stats put him among the worst performing tackles in the league. It's a far cry from the dominant Cowboys fans have come to expect from their first round linemen. So what's going on here? Is Guyton just not cut out for the NFL? Not so fast. There's more to this story than meets the eye. One of the biggest challenges Guyton faces is a positional switch. In college, he primarily played right tackle, but the Cowboys have him lining up on the left left side, a position where he only played 70 snaps during his entire college career. This transition is huge. Left tackle is often considered the most important position on the offensive line, tasked with protecting the quarterback's blind side. It's like asking a right-handed pitcher to suddenly throw left-handed in the major leagues. The footwork, the timing, the muscle memory, it's all different. Head coach Mike McCarthy recognizes the challenge Guyton faces. He's implemented strategies to help, like rolling out quarterback Dak Prescott more often to take some pressure off the left side. But there's no quick fix here. Developing into a solid NFL left tackle takes time, even for the most talented prospects. Cowboys fans, known for their passion, haven't been shy about voicing their frustration. Many are drawing unfavorable comparisons to Tyron Smith, forgetting that even great players often struggle early in their careers. It's a stark reminder of the immense pressure rookies face in the NFL, especially those drafted in the first round. But here's where things get interesting. Despite Guyton's struggles, the Cowboys aren't giving up on him. They see his potential, his raw talent that made him a first-round pick in the first place. The coaching staff, led by McCarthy, is preaching patience and focusing on Guyton's development. This approach highlights a crucial aspect of NFL success that often goes overlooked: the importance of time and patience in player development. Offensive tackle, in particular, is one of the most challenging positions for rookies to master. The jump from college to the NFL is massive, with defenders who are bigger, faster, and more skilled than anything these young players have faced before. Guyton's current performance has been graded as the 71st best tackle out of 78 in the league. It's a sobering statistic, but it's also an opportunity. With nowhere to go but up, every rep, every game is a chance for Guyton to learn, adapt, and improve. The Cowboys are banking on his work ethic and coachability to turn things around. From one struggling rookie to another, we turn our attention to a cornerback who's making waves, but not in the way he hoped. What if I told you there's a top draft pick who's giving up more yards and penalties than some receivers gain in receptions? Meet Terrion Arnold, the cornerback whose aggressive style is becoming his own worst enemy. Arnold entered the NFL as one of the most exciting cornerback prospects in the 2024 draft. Coming out of Alabama, he was praised for his experience and pro readiness. Fans and analysts alike expected him to make an immediate impact in the Lions secondary. But 6 weeks into the season, Arnold's performance has been a roller coaster of highs and lows. Let's break down the numbers. Through 4 games, Arnold has allowed 5.7 yards per target on 29 targets. That's above the league average, suggesting he's struggling in coverage. But here's where things get really interesting. Arnold has racked up 8 penalties for a whopping 118 yards. That's not just bad, it's making him one of the most penalized players in the entire league. So what's going on here? Arnold's aggressive play style, which was a strength in college, is now working against him. In the NFL, where receivers are faster and more skilled, Arnold's tendency to panic and grab when the ball's in the air is costing his team big time. In one game against the Seahawks, he committed 3 penalties alone. This vulnerability hasn't gone unnoticed. Opposing offenses are targeting Arnold frequently, seeing him as a weak link in the Lions' defense. It's a tough spot for a rookie to be in, constantly tested by some of the best receivers in the game. But here's the thing about rookie cornerbacks. They often face a steep learning curve when adjusting to the NFL. The speed of the game is faster, the rules are stricter, and the margin for error is much smaller. What's worked in college doesn't always translate to the pros, at least not right away. Despite these struggles, it's not all gloom and doom for Arnold. He's shown flashes of the talent that made him a top prospect. In one game, he allowed only 2 catches on 6 targets against star receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. That's the kind of performance that reminds us why he was so highly rated coming out of college. The Lions are sticking with Arnold, giving him plenty of opportunities to learn and improve. He's played nearly all of the team's defensive snaps, clear sign that the coaching staff believes in his potential. They're betting that with more experience, Arnold will adjust to the NFL's officiating and the increased speed of the game. This situation highlights a crucial aspect of rookie development in the NFL. It's not just about physical talent, it's about mental adjustments, learning new techniques, and adapting to a much more complex game. For cornerbacks like Arnold, who are often left on an island against top receivers, these adjustments can be particularly challenging. From draft day excitement to unexpected bench time, the NFL can be a roller coaster for rookies. Meet Trey Benson, the promising 3rd-round pick who's barely seen the field. How does a highly touted running back end up with just 43 snaps in 5 games? Benson's story highlights the harsh realities of NFL depth charts and the challenges of breaking into a veteran-dominated backfield. When the Arizona Cardinals selected Trey Benson in the 3rd round of the 2024 NFL Draft, expectations were high. Fans and analysts alike predicted he'd share the backfield with veteran James Conner, bringing a fresh burst of energy to the Cardinals' running game. But as we approach the midpoint of the season, Benson's impact has been minimal at best. Let's break down the numbers. Through 5 games, Benson has played just 43 offensive snaps. That's a far cry from the significant role many expected him to have. His rushing stats tell a similar story. 81 yards on 25 attempts, averaging a modest 3.2 yards per carry. For a player drafted to make an immediate impact, these numbers are underwhelming. So, what's holding Benson back? The answer lies in the exceptional performance of James Conner. The veteran running back has dominated the Cardinals' backfield, playing nearly 68% of the offensive snaps. Conner's effectiveness has left little room for Benson to carve out a significant role. Despite his limited opportunities, Benson isn't letting frustration get the best of him. In fact, his attitude remains remarkably positive. Quote, "I want everyone to win around me, even the people in my room," unquote, Benson said, showing a mature perspective on his situation. He's staying ready, knowing his chance could come at any moment. But Benson also recognizes the areas where he needs to improve to earn more playing time. One key aspect is his blocking skills. Currently, fellow running back Amari DiMercato is seen as the superior blocker, which gives him an edge in passing situations when Conner isn't on the field. Benson acknowledges this, saying, quote, "I need to earn more snaps," unquote. The transition from college to the NFL is challenging for any rookie, but Benson's experience highlights a particular hurdle: the speed of the game. Quote, "You look at it and look away for a second, it's gone," unquote, Benson said, referring to how quickly running lanes close compared to college. This adjustment period is common for rookies, but it's especially tough when opportunities are limited. Benson's situation raises interesting questions about rookie development in the NFL. How do teams balance giving young players experience with the need to win games? Is it better for a rookie to learn from the sidelines, or do they need in-game reps to truly improve? These are the kinds of decisions that can shape a player's career trajectory. For now, Benson remains patient and focused on improvement. He's working on his blocking skills, studying the playbook, and staying ready for when his number's called. It's a testament to his character that he's maintaining such a positive attitude despite the challenging start to his NFL career. Benson's story is a reminder that draft position and preseason hype don't always translate to immediate playing time. The NFL is a complex ecosystem where veterans, scheme fit, and immediate team needs all play a role in a rookie's opportunities. For every first-year player who bursts onto the scene, there are many more who face a longer, more gradual path to significant playing time. Not all rookie struggles happen in the spotlight. For every breakout star, there's a player like Roman Wilson, a high draft pick who can't seem to get on the field. What's really going on behind the scenes when a promising rookie becomes the NFL's version of a ghost? Roman Wilson's journey from draft day excitement to NFL obscurity is a stark reminder of how challenging the transition to professional football can be. The Pittsburgh Steelers selected Wilson in the third round of the 2024 NFL Draft, expecting him to bolster their receiving core. But 6 weeks into the season, Wilson has barely seen the field. So what happened? The answer lies in a series of setbacks that began before the season even started. Wilson suffered a high ankle injury during the first padded practice of training camp. This injury didn't just sideline him for a few weeks, it derailed his entire preseason preparation. For a rookie trying to learn a complex NFL offense, missing valuable practice time can be devastating. By week 3, Wilson was finally a full participant in practice and removed from the injury report. Fans eagerly awaited his debut, hoping he'd provide a spark to the Steelers' struggling passing game. But their excitement quickly turned to confusion and frustration. Despite being healthy, Wilson was a healthy scratch for multiple games. When Wilson finally made his debut against the Las Vegas Raiders, his impact was minimal. He played just 5 snaps and wasn't targeted once. For a team desperately needing receiver help, Wilson's absence from the game plan was puzzling. Fans took to social media, questioning why a third-round pick couldn't get on the field when the team clearly needed playmakers. Head coach Mike Tomlin shed some light on Wilson's limited role. Quote, "It's just the process of getting him ready," unquote, Tomlin explained. "He doesn't have any background. He's a rookie that missed a lot of training camp," unquote. This statement highlights a crucial aspect of NFL development that fans often overlook: the importance of practice and preparation time. For rookies like Wilson, the challenges of transitioning to the NFL go far beyond physical recovery from injury. They need to learn complex playbooks, adjust to the speed of the pro game, and build chemistry with teammates. Missing training camp means Wilson is essentially starting from scratch, trying to catch up while the season is already in full swing. The situation raises interesting questions about rookie development in the NFL. Is it better for a player like Wilson to be thrown into the fire, potentially making mistakes but gaining valuable experience, or is the Steelers' cautious approach the right one, ensuring he's fully prepared before seeing significant playing time? Tomlin's comments suggest that the team is prioritizing Wilson's long-term development over short-term gains. Quote, "He needs to continue to work hard," unquote, Tomlin said. "He needs to stay ready. Opportunities are going to come," unquote. This patient approach might be frustrating for fans eager to see immediate results, but it could pay off in the long run. Wilson's story is a reminder that not all rookie struggles are visible on the field. The invisible battles of recovery, preparation, and mental adjustment can be just as challenging as physical performance. It's easy to forget that these young players are adapting to a whole new level of competition, often while dealing with the pressure of high expectations. For Wilson, the path forward is clear. Keep working hard in practice, stay patient, and be ready when his number is called. The NFL season is long, and opportunities can arise at any moment. While his start hasn't been ideal, there's still plenty of time for Wilson to make an impact and prove why the Steelers invested a third-round pick in him. As we've seen, these rookies are facing common challenges, adapting to the NFL's speed, mastering complex playbooks, and meeting sky-high expectations. But here's the thing, early struggles don't define a career. Just look at Peyton Manning, who threw 28 interceptions in his rookie year, or Devontae Adams, who barely made an impact his first season. These stories remind us that patience is key in player development. As Adonai Mitchell wisely said, "Ain't nobody in the Hall of Fame from their rookie year. It's a long season, and there's plenty of time for these young talents to find their footing." So keep your eyes on these rookies. Who knows? By season's end, one of them might just surprise us all. Which player do you think has the best chance of turning things around? The NFL is full of unexpected comebacks, and these rookies are just getting started.